I guess we'll check in, see how we're doing. Um, Checking in. Today's been a very shit day. This week has been a very shit week. This month has been a very shit month. But it is the 1st of March. It's also Ramadan, so happy Ramadan. Ramadan Kareem to all of you. Um, it is also new music season. I'm also finishing things. I'm also got guitar lessons happening. So as much as this month has been quite terrible, with hospital admin, medical admin, GP admin, the GP's telling me that I only have 15 to 30 minutes to call for a GP appointment, is ridiculous. But alas, we move. At the end of the day, there's only so much I can do, Like, I'm in this mood where, like, this weekend I am just focusing on myself, but I've also got a lot of things I need to get done. Like, there's a lot of things I need to sort out, but I'm just going to focus on as much self-care as I can so I can persevere, is the plan. But yeah, that's it. That's my month in a nutshell. I've had a lot of testing times this month, sort of, not really. I mean it in the sense that, like, this month has just been a lot of figuring out, a lot of baby steps, a lot of trying to, standing on unstable ground sort of thing. But I feel like I know where I'm at. So that's Anusha checked in with. Check in the comments if you're watching this after, and let me know how you are. But beyond that, we are gonna get into some bullshit like we always do. Because Anusha likes being a hater, and being a hater is a fun thing to do. So number 2 on our list is AI and liberalism. So AI, if you haven't heard, if you've been living under a rock, is rampant. It is everywhere. I am of the opinion that generative AI that involves slavery, the AI that involves, exploitation of artists and things like that, should be eradicated. I think a lot of people have a very peculiar stance on AI. They have this thing where they say that, we have to live with it because it's here. And I think a lot of them are mistaking generative AI and AI like that is a system that has been coded and that has been used to help people out. So I think that's why people are like sort of like, well, it's everywhere. It's always been around. Blah 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 blah. But no, this new sort of AI, this sort of AI that is infect. And when I say infecting, I mean it is sort of involved in aspects where it should not be involved in, like medicine. If AI cannot figure out who a person is, and it takes a couple of tries, why are we using it for operations, please? Why are we using AI for fuck deportations, they shouldn't exist. But why are we using AI for deportation information? Why are we using AI for policing? Why are we using AI for, like I said, mental health, schooling? Why is that a thing? If it has been proven to be inaccurate, why is it being used? Anyway, unfortunately, it is everywhere, and I think it should be eradicated. And I know I'm not wrong because I'm very rarely wrong. But yeah, I think the issue with AI, and I think it's a bigger issue with organizing overall, is that people's liberalism is the reason why the argument of AI and not using it fails. Because you're arguing that we shouldn't use AI, right? You're arguing it's like, okay, we shouldn't use AI. But you're sort of like okay with it being here in certain circumstances, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Your lack of consistency and your lack of like integrity is the reason why AI exists the way it does. And I think that is something that people need to contend with. For example, there is a album that is on Spotify, I believe, And in 1,000 artists, a lot of mainstream artists like Kate Bush, I want to say Kate Nash, but I might be wrong. Damon Albarn and a bunch of other people have used this silent album to show that the dangers of AI, and how that they want to protest against the use of it. However, there's a couple of issues with that. One, does it focus on the majority of people who are going to be fucked over by it the most? No. The organizer's a bit shit, innit? Two, does it focus on the people who, want more education about AI and the reasons behind it and want to read up more? No. It's a silent album. Try again. Why is it focused on just mainstream artists? What is their stance? I should know that from the very get-go. And you would think mainstream artists have like PR and marketing money and things like that. You would think that they would have informed them lot and be like, hey, could you do some marketing for us for this protest? So that people know what's going on. You lot are not very good at this. And I think the thing that frustrates me is that what I see happening is people are going to go, oh, well, we tried that. I guess it's here to stay. The government said it's allowed. So, yeah, technology moves forward. I guess we'll have to learn to live with it. No, we do not have to learn to live with it. There is no middle ground with this. And that is the issue with liberalism and sort of like organizing as a whole, is that everyone wants the middle ground. Everybody wants okay, well, I guess both sides are whatever. Whenever you hear both sides, you're fucked. Because that's how you get people like Nigel Farage, and that's how you get people like Keir Starmer. It's like, well, yes, he does deport a lot of people, but he's not Rishi Sunak. So you know what? I guess I'll vote for him. And now look. As long as you're not suffering, right? That is the issue with liberalism, and that is the issue with organising. And it really fucking frustrates me. But ultimately, like, I think us underground artists, us poor artists, need to have a stronger stance on this, because we are the ones that are going to get fucked over. Our art is the one that is going to be used, and our art is the one that we are not going to have any recourse over, because who's paying for all these lawyers and shit? So unfortunately, it's something that really frustrates me. I hate the sort of organising space when it comes to this. Because a lot of people, and this is a little bit of a tangent, but a lot of people in the organising space just want the social capital that comes with it. A lot of people in the organising space just want the social capital that comes with organising. And I think, and it's something that I've experienced personally, that is so short-sighted, and unfortunately, that is the thing that is going to get us hurt and maimed. In all seriousness, when you have people who are just trying to sort of virtue signal is the word I'm looking for. If you get people who are trying to virtue signal, saying, like, I'm a good person, I think that this and this and that, sure, but what in your praxis shows me that you believe in, like, the safety of people, you believe in the protection of people? Because, I mean, you could even go down a deeper route of, like, what is good in the context of white supremacy. Are you talking about good in the liberal sense, or are you talking about good in the anti-capitalist sense? Show me who you are. But unfortunately, I think a lot of people just want social capital and the liberal good rather than the actual good and the physical good. But yeah. Anyway, on to the next one. Speaking of those people who just want capital and a good time, I have a song called Scapegoats, and Scapegoats is a song about people who are willing to discard their comrades, willing to discard their community, willing to discard people around them in order to have a good time, i.e., the phrase of like, let them eat cake, let them have a good time, that sort of thing. And Scapegoats was a lot of fun to make, and someone so ever so kindly asked to do a remix of my song called Scapegoats, and I'm going to work you through uh, the sort of meaning behind it and the cover ups. So here we are. Let's take you off.